Well, what's going
Oh,
on, trainers? We listen. I got a special guest on today. I know you guys been looking for us. It's been they're like, "Where's the training? Where's the training?" Let me tell you guys right now, we live to go in the group. So tag your team, tag your team. I have a very special guest on the line who, once again, like I said, is going to break it down for us because he is the true champion, the originator of making things happen. Okay, we live. Hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all see me and hear me in the group. If y'all can see me and hear me in Training Elite group, go ahead and type a number one in the group so I can make sure you guys see me and hear me loud and clear. Because I know you guys are like, perfect. Okay, perfect, perfect. Type of, here we go. Hey, all right, y'all. All right. This is going to be a very, very exciting, very exciting situation. Make sure you tag your team right now. Call them, text them, tell them to get on this live. Tell them to get on this live. I was at, you know, was definitely running late because my the special guest I had on, we just got on the phone with him. So, like I said, we're great to have Mr. Endamo Tosin, the president of MWR Financial, on the line to show us exactly how the power of one works and what it all means. And I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna tie it up with how that's going to be powerful with us and Tree and Elite. What we got going on. I'm very grateful to have Mr. Ndamatosin. He's just giving tirelessly. I mean, he just got back to California from coming to this event, and I know he's tired and everything like that. But he's out here at 9:45, 10:40, well, dang near 10 o'clock now, to help us understand the power of one because he believes in every single one of you guys here in Trinity Elite. I mean, we have numerous conversations about us, Trinity Elite, and he sees something bigger than you guys can even imagine. So, and he's showing up by being here right now to talk about it. So I don't want to take up too much of his time, but I just want you to make sure to get your people on so that we can get this thing started so you guys can understand what's really going on. I see 17 people here. Shout out who's on here so Mr. Ndama can see who's showing him love today. Put your name and the city that you're coming in right in the chat so Mr. Ndama can see it. Mr. Ndama, you can see the chat box?
oh, yes, I see it there.
Okay, so let everybody let Mr. Ndama know who you are, where you're coming in from, say your name and where you're from. Everybody get started in 2 minutes. Let us start in 2 minutes. Get your team on here. Call them, text them. Okay, call them, text them. Let them know that you're here. All right. We got Vicky Jones in attendance. We got Lynn Derrickson. We got my guy Ken Riley. Okay. Who else is here? Ken Riley, Jackson, Florida. We got Miss Deborah from Connecticut. Let's go. Show your love. Let them know that you're here. Put your name in the cities that you're calling from. Type it in there. We got Kim Poe from Brooklyn, New York. Shout coming in. We got the tax savviness herself. Tracy Jackson is in the building.
Oh,
Okay. They're coming in for you, sir.
I appreciate it.
Because what he showed me, guys, I mean, literally blew my head off my shoulders. He had to get duct tape to put it back on my head, man. And I said, Mr. Domitosin, please share it with the team. We got Chantrell, the sweetest hope on here. We got Jeff Cooper. Okay. Get your teams on this call. I'm telling you. Okay, Jeff, what up? I don't know who that is because you didn't click on the thing yet. All right. Orlando, Florida's in the building. All right, y'all. Keep tagging your team, calling your team, making sure they are on this live right now. All right, so we're not gonna hold Mr. Ndama Tosin any longer. Mr. Ndama Tosin, I want to first thank you for taking your time out to come share this wealth of knowledge and this actionable item after coming off a Game Changer. Because everybody that was in Game Changer knows the exact thing to do to take their business to the next level. And with this power of one strategy that you're about to go over and the mindset it takes and everything that you're about to share with us, we are going to do this. And those that stand to do this, you're going to be rewarded. I mean, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be off the chain. So everybody that takes the initiative and really put this into their daily action, and you guys don't even understand what your business is going to do with this compensation plan, what your business is going to be looking like in the next 12 months. And so without any further ado, keep bringing your people in. Without any further ado, I have the pleasure and the honor to bring up the president of MWR Financial, all the way from California, worked tireless for us to make sure that we are the best version of ourselves inside of MWR Financial and beyond. Mr. Endamo Tosin, thank you so much, sir, for taking the time out to come out here and share with Trillion Elite what it is that the Power One really means and what it works like. So I'll be the one clicking. All you got to tell me, Jeff, is next, and I'm going to click to what you want me to click to. Okay, sir?
Okay, no challenge, Jeff. And I appreciate you. I appreciate Trillionaire Elite. Always have, Jeff, your tireless energy, your 1,000% commitment to the success of MWR Financial, the success of Trillionaire Elite, the way you care about the team, your team, the way you show up for your team, the way you are, your intensity level, and the fact that you are absolutely serious and you have truly planted your flag here with MWR Financial is why I'm willing to do. Anytime you call me and you need me anywhere doing anything, I'm there for you because you've already shown and proven that you are serious about this business. I'm serious about this business and serious about seeing people win. So when we align like that, I'm there. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Sure. Appreciate you.
The floor is yours.
So, okay, well, let's get into this power of one, everyone. What I want you to understand is, and again, what I'm about to show you is something so powerful, but I want you to know I've never built my business this slow. Because success rewards speed. Speed is everything. But I will show you through your speed of building the business, helping people get momentum bonuses and everything that we do, which our compensation plan layers on each other. And all of those that were at Game Changer would have been able to see in a visual way what that really means. But it lays on each other and layers it so you wind up getting rewarded greatly. But I'm showing you from the person that it's not get off to a fast start, it's not moving fast, but they're consistent. I'm showing you that as you move fast, if you just make sure you stay consistent in just this one area, you get a commitment you make the commitment and you get an absolute commitment, unbreakable commitment from someone else, and you make sure that continues, this is what can happen for you. And here's what this Power of One shows. Your first month, if you notice here, you go out and you bring on a new financial director, qualified financial director, you don't make anything in terms of residual income that month. You make your $50, but you don't get any residual income. What we're talking about right now is daily guarantee and presidential bonuses, okay? Now, in month number 2, you go and get one and they get one. The person you had get one, okay, in month 2. So that's the commitment that you're going to make sure the whole month you're going to have one new QFD no matter what. And every new QFD you get started that commits that they're going to get one, they're going to get an outside customer as well. So the first month, what you did was you had one recruit and you had one outside customer. So I just want to make sure everybody's clear there. That's how it starts. The next month, you're going to have you and your recruit are going to go get one recruit each. And then those new recruits are going to get their outside customer for the month. That's it. This is how slow this is moving. So in month number 2, you still haven't earned any daily guarantee because you have to have 3 directs and one outside customer to earn daily guarantee. So in month number 3, because the 2 of you brought in one person each, your team is 4. And so now, and you just recruited your 3rd person. So now you have $150 a month in daily guarantee by your 3rd month. Most people would have quit already because they said this just doesn't work. It's moving too slow. But here's the power of it. The next month, everybody's just getting one. They're just getting one more. So a month 4, you're still at $150 in daily guarantee. So it's $5 a day is where you are. On month 5, those 8 become 16. And so now, and remember, your average is about 12. So with as few as 12, you're at 600. So now you're at 16. So you're at the $20 a day, which is $600 a month. Now, I want you to notice something here after the 5th month. Every month going forward, now you're going to see these jumps. So in month number 6, you go from $20 a day to $30 a day, and now you're earning $900 in daily guarantee. Your team has grown to 32. Those 32 are just getting one. Each one of them are just getting one new person. So now you're at 64, and your daily guarantee is at $50 a day, which is $1,500 a month. And your points, because everyone gets their outside customer, your points are now enough for you to earn a $500 per month presidential bonus. I'm sorry, $500 per month presidential bonus. Because the way I did this, I didn't put on the luxury vehicle club bonus, but you would also be at a $500 luxury vehicle club bonus as well right here at this point. Then in month 8, you're at $3,000. You're at $100 a day because you have 128 in your organization. Because the 64 became 128 because everyone got one. That's the power of one. So obviously you can see you're at $100 a day, plus you have the $500 presidential bonus. Month 9, those 128, everyone got one. So now you're at you're at $150 a day at $4,500 a month, plus now you're up to level 2 on the presidential bonus at $1,000 per month. In month 3, you're now at $20 or $200 a day, which is $6,000 per month. And you are at $2,500 a month in the presidential bonus. Those 512 get one each. Now you're at 1,024. You skipped over, watch this, you went from $200 a day to $500 a day. You skipped over the 300. So you're not at 9. You skipped right over that. You're at $15,000 a month. Plus now you're at $5,000 a month in your presidential bonus. And then in month 12, those 1,024 get one. So now you're at $1,000 a day, which is $30,000 per month. Plus you're picking up another $10,000 a month in your presidential bonus. And obviously you have another $3,000 a month you would be getting at that point in your luxury vehicle club. So that, Jeff, if you would just want to make sure everybody understands that premise of what they're seeing here, because then I'm going to tell you the results of this.
So, guys, do you guys understand what Mr. Ndama Tosin just talked about? If you got any questions about this right here, please make a comment right now so we can answer those questions. But before we move on, before we dive deep, I want you guys to understand the power of one. Do you understand the power of one? This is your time to ask the questions that you need to ask about what you just saw here. If you got any questions about this, and we're going to give you 2 minutes to go ahead and type your questions in so Mr. Ndama can answer the question. This is definitely an interactive webinar. And this is designed for us to have this in the training. So this needs to be answered. We got 37 people on here. If you have any questions about what you guys just saw, holy moly, I know, right? No questions. All right, awesome. Anybody else? Anybody else before you get started on the next one? All right. What if we do?
Okay.
And go ahead, Mr. Ndama, you go.
No, I was going to say, don't go to the next one yet. So here's what I want to tell you. Here's what I want to share with you. Some of you are going to recruit 3, 4, 5. Some of you are going to recruit 2 or 3 a month. But what you're going to do, some of you already have teams in place. So this will help you. This will help you start faster. You can finish your 12 months earlier. But some of you what you have to do is get that commitment. And this commitment is ironclad. Your focus in order for this to happen, it seems simple, but it takes a lot of focus and it takes a lot of repetition as you keep drilling it down so that your person knows it. Because once you get to have 128th in the next month, another 128 coming here at 256, you might not see every single person. So you've got to know that that's being drilled down, but you are on top of it. You're using your sheets. And I know that's what Jeff is going to kind of start sharing with you so you can see and make sure this is happening. But this takes focus. But when you do this, something I want you to know is on the 12th month, notice how we say typically when you go on the daily guarantee, we go, oh, you have 320, a minimum of 329, so 3,279 people, QFDs in your organization, 3,279. But here it's saying I'm at $1,000 a day with only 2,048. And that's because that outside customer, making sure everybody has that, you're getting 5 points per person instead of 3. So you collapsed what it would normally take you to get to $1,000 a day in daily guarantee. You collapse that into by 1,200 qualified financial directors. You're 1,200 people smaller, but you make the same money.
Awesome. Mr. Ndamo.
Yes.
So we got a couple people saying they're lost, okay? So this is awesome. I'm glad that they came out and said they lost. When someone said, I don't have any questions, but I'm just lost though. So let me give you a quick synopsis, and then you can add on to that. If everybody that takes the power of one take this challenge on, and you say, okay, starting today, my goal is to get one person as one person as a QFD and one customer this month. You've done month one. Am I correct by saying that, sir?
That is correct.
Cool. Now that you've done month one, meaning you personally got one customer and one rep for the month of March, which is the first month that we're starting this. Next month, that means you've done month one. You're done. Next month, your goal is to get one rep. Because remember, we only need one customer. If you get another customer, that's a blessing. You can do that until you get 3 customers and stuff like that. But your goal with this particular power one, first month, get one rep, one customer. Second month, you get one rep. And that one rep that joins you in month one, they get one rep themselves. That means you have 2, because you duplicated yourself by 2. Am I right by saying that, Mr. Ndamo?
Yeah, so you have one and they have one, correct.
So that means you got your one for month one, but the one that you got month one, you got your one for month 2, but the one that you got for month 1, they're getting their one in month 2. That means 2. Do you understand it now? So now, let me ask you, do you understand that part? The person that said they lost, do you understand that part right now? Your first goal is to get one for the month of March. Once you've done that, you got one rep and one customer for the month of March. You've completed month 1's task. Month 2, you get one rep for the month of April, and the one that joins you in March, they get one rep in the month of April. You've completed the 2 part. Do you guys understand that for right now? The one that said they lost. Now, for month 3, you get another one for month 3, right? Now those 2 get another a one for month 3. That's 4. I mean, that's 3, but I think it's something else there.
It's 4 because they have. Remember, you had the original one.
I had the original one.
So that's why you always had to count yourself. Because with this, the only thing that where someone to me could not realize, every month you personally, because it all starts with you. Every month you're getting one new direct every single month, and you're making sure that new direct has one outside customer.
Yes. Okay. Do you guys understand that? If you understand that, type yes. So all you got to focus on for real, is getting one every single month. And then after you get one, you talk to your person that you got and see, help them get their one personal.
Right.
That's all you got to focus on. You getting your one for the month, and whoever you brought in, helping them get their one for that month. Okay? Whoever you got month 3, you got month 1 to help, you got month 2 person to help, then you got month 3 to help, month 3 person to help. Those personals going to get their ones, and that's how we're marking this out. So all you got to focus on getting your one every month, and whoever you got to join you that month, help them get they one for that month as well. And they won and they won customer.
Right. So then, Jeff, what happens as a team grows, you now are making sure that some of those people you got early on, which were your directs, because remember they were your directs, and they just have a direct, that they got a commitment from their direct to go get at least one. They're in other words, they're joining the challenge. But this challenge is not one of those challenges. Well, if I do it, great. If I don't, no. You have to get ironclad commitments. They will absolutely come heaven or high water, whatever. I think my mom used to say. I think it actually used the other word, high water. Right. Yeah, that's I realized that's what she did. But it was like that's going, but that's going to happen. So that is where the commitment comes in to make this happen. Because you go, oh, it's just one. But see, some people may have to get 3 people to
Right.
find one that says, I'm willing to make that kind of commitment where it's like I have like a blood oath. I'm in and I'll make sure I have at least one.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, if you do this is what you're looking at after 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
This is happening after 1 year, but the next slide that's where you just lose it here.
Oh yeah, guys. Oh my God. So I understand what he said. You may go through 3 or 4 to get the one that's willing to commit with you to get their one, and then one customer to find 3 or 4 to get to the commitment to get their one. Understand? I'll show you later on how we're gonna track it. But all you got to focus on getting your one and find a person that's committed to get their one, and just do it month by month by month. That's all you got to do, guys. Simple, very very simple. Back to you, Mr. Damo.
Okay, fantastic, Jeff. So now that everyone's seen this, now I want you to go to the next page, and then this one, we're going to end with this because then you're going to understand why Jeff went, wait a minute, what? And here's where you see it. The total guaranteed income in year number 1 is you would have made $61,800 in your daily guarantee if you add up all the money, and you made another $19,500 in your presidential bonuses guarantee. Now, I didn't put the car bonus on here because it was kind of in the way, but I'll make it easy for you on the next part. So you're going to make over $81,300 just from those 3 income streams. I'm only showing you 2 here, but there's some more. So that's what I'm saying, over $81,300. You're that 1 year doing that. For most people, just to kind of give you an idea, for more than 50% of people in the country, they'd be able to go full time because they say, I don't make that. And now I've been able to I've been able to make more money than I was making on my JOB. But here's where I need you to take the next leap. If your business with a 2048 did not grow by 1 additional person in year number 2, not one new person came on. So you made it stop at 2048. And with what we learned here at Game Changer this weekend, you would be crazy to cancel your business because you don't even understand what you have. But here's what happens. Not one person to 2048 stays, you make it stop. You tell people, no, everybody, you guys have to stop. Your total income for year number 2 is actually $516,000 a year. Let me tell you why. You would get, because you're at $1,000 a day, that's $30,000 a month. So that's $30,000 a month times 12 months equals $360,000 for the year in daily guarantee. You're at $10,000 a month in the presidential bonus. 10,000 times 12 months is 120,000. So that's you add those 2 together, that's $480,000 that you see there on the screen. But remember, you're also getting the luxury vehicle club bonus of $3,000. So $3,000 times 12 is $36,000. You add $36,000 to that number. Just from those 3 income streams, you're at $516,000 for the year, and your business was stagnant. It did not grow by 1 person for the whole year.
Wait a minute, Linda. Wait a minute. Listen, okay, guys. This is why I was going crazy when he first showed me this, y'all. The power of 1, man. First year, if all we do is get 1 each month ourselves and help the one that we got those months to get their ones, if it takes us 3 to 5 people that's willing to commit to this, that's what the first year is going to look like. Over $81,300 a month, correct, sir?
No, that $81,300 is what you would have made for the total year just doing the power of 1. First year. First year, for year 1.
I'll take that. That. Who else going to take that? Boom. Now, what you're telling me is because of how MWR's guaranteed income is and how our pay structure is, month 2, if we do
year 2.
Year 2. I'm so excited. I'm talking about months because I think I'm about to triple this thing. In year 2, if nobody signed another person up, and if no one signed another customer up, but we all kept our memberships because we got guaranteed income to cover that income. If no one did nothing for year 2, you're telling me that we'll make $500,000 if we did nothing for the whole year 2?
That is 1,000% correct.
Lord, baby Jesus. If you guys understand what I just said, type a 10 in the chat box, please. Yes, Tracy, this is stupid. This is why I tell y'all truly do not understand what we got here. You can't do this in other companies because they're not giving you guaranteed income. This is why if you quit this, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, just what Chuck Harden showed us when you just look at the tax implications alone, and what can happen where making the same money that you make on your job, or you could have made. We showed people how they could take a loss because they were just, let's say you're just doing the power of one, and you were going real slow, and let's say you started the power of one in the middle of towards the end of the year, so you didn't really make a profit, and you went here, you went there, spent some money, so you're actually in the negative. Well, that's going to really greatly reduce your taxes. Everybody understands that, but the negative doesn't mean you took a loss. We just were able to expense everything, so it looks like a paper loss because when you were driving to work, but you did it right, so you were driving to business things. You were always networking when you took vacations, when you did all kinds of things. You're networking all the time, so you took a business loss. And obviously, we can understand that lowers your taxes. But here's where it'll blow your mind. If you went out and you made 20, 30, 50,000, you made $81,000. But like with the example that was used, a person made $40,000 in their business, and they paid the exact same taxes as a person that wasn't getting any. They just had their regular check and just getting it taxed like they normally had been doing, and they had to pay almost $13,000 in taxes for the year, and they only made $50,000 a year in income. And then now with the MWR, you still made your 50 because you had your job, but you made another 40 through MWR Financial, and you still pay the same taxes like you only made 50. That's what this business is about, and that's why if you quit, you don't even know what you have. But this right here, and I will tell you, what you just said, Jeff, this is absolutely 100% factual. In year number 2, without your business doing anything, you'll make $500,000. But here's what's interesting. Jeff, go back to the previous page.
Gladly, sir.
Sure. Let me ask you a question, Jeff. And like I know Tracy's on the line here and Ken's on the line here. If all of a sudden you got there and they see it and you were posting it, you were letting everybody in your team that was a part of the Power One see what you're doing every month, and that is happening, and they see you now at $1,000 a day, $10,000 a month in your presidential bonus, and $3,000 a month in your luxury vehicle. They see you're getting $43,000 per month just from those 3 areas, and they were at month 8, or they were at make it like month 6. That's where they were in the process. Do you think that, and you tell them, hey, okay, I ended my first year, so everybody stop. You can't even stop them at that point. What, have you lost your mind? I'm going for it. So do you understand just using the power of one and finding a group that follows behind you, that $500,000 will turn into, watch this, the minimum, if only a couple, if one person joined you in and just did it, it's going to take you to over 750,000. If you get 2 people to commit with you, you're right there at $1 million. 3, you're over $1 million. But here's the interesting thing. We're said if you just got one person to commit, what if you did the power of one? What if you decided right now, no matter what position you're in, and this is what I told Jeff. So you guys we're transparent. And what I love about Jeff, he doesn't mind being transparent. He tells you the way it is. He lets you know. I said, Jeff, watch this. I'm just asking everybody, Jeff, what rank are you going for right now?
I'm a QFD going to ED.
There you go. Did you hear what your district director said? He's a QFD going for ED. Now watch this. As he goes for ED, oh, and by the way, what are you trying to capture by going for ED?
Oh, I need my momentum bonuses, baby. I need
all three of them. Okay. So now he's going for it. Now, just so we don't lose anyone, Jeff won't be able to get momentum bonuses. That's already passed. But because he's already positioned, understand the mindset. He's already a district director. But if he acts like he's a QFD and then goes and gets 3 and then finds another 3 who get 3 and 3 who get 3, so that way he can hit all 3 of the momentum bonuses, because he's positioned, he'll actually make more money than $1,500 from those basically comes out to 27 people. He'll make more than $1,500 from that. So that's why it pays for him to absolutely do it at his position right now. However, here's what I want to just say with this. I said this is just the power of one. Whew. What if you just did one more and you went to 2? Do you understand your presidential bonus would be jumped? It would actually jump to 50. You would do in year number 2, you would do over $1 million a year.
This right here would be 8. What's that one? What's 80 times 81?
Oh, that's 960, but it'll be actually more than that.
Man, guys,
because see, your presidential bonus, I just stopped it at 10 there. It keeps going.
Right.
It goes from 10,000 to 15,000 to 25,000 to 50,000. So your presidential bonus will continue to grow.
Lord, baby Jesus, and guys,
and Jeff, I'm gonna say this. Did we even mention? Because what's the one thing on the comp plan when you saw it done this weekend? First of all, tell everyone your thoughts of what you saw this weekend when you saw it done at Game Changer.
Listen, what we saw at Game Changer, it brought the comp plan to life. We was able to see the comp plan with individuals, people as the representation of the comp plan. So if that whole room was your organization right now, it'd have been crazy. And if your whole organization was inside a Game Changer, if that was your whole organization inside a Game Changer, over 200 plus people in that room, and that 200 plus people was your team and Game Changer, but what we heard and received and experienced, this would be like a joke. Customer bonuses. Right. Oh my God.
That's what I was just about to, that's what I was leading to. So the one thing you saw that really was brought to life, that because we never talk. So compensation plan is so powerful. There's things we never even talk about. But that customer residual. Yes. See, do you realize that the power of one, I didn't even put the customer residual in here. And because if you went the power of 2, the customer residuals would be more than your $30,000 daily guarantee, just doing the power of 2.
This is what I'm saying. We got Lloyd Kraft that said, Mr. Endamo, he said this addresses the attrition concern.
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
Because now it lets people know, because right here, I'm not talking about somebody setting the world on fire. They're not moving very fast. There's just one. They're just doing one, and they have not gone. They're not out here. This is for a person that wants to win. They want to build, but they just may not be. They're not a Brian Bean. They're not some of his big time leaders. They're just regular everyday people, and they go, but they say, you know what? I'll commit. I work, I do all this other stuff. I got the busy life and all that, but I will flat out commit. I will take a blood oath. That's what I'm telling you. This is a different kind of commitment than just some of these, social media, challenge. And if they do it, great. But if they don't, it's no big deal. No, this one you say, hey, there's fire on your butt if you don't do this, because this was a commitment. Because if one person decides not to do it halfway through, it messes the numbers up. That's why I never make minimums, maximums. I'd be trying to go for a power of 4 and just get 1. Okay, good. I got my 1, 1, 1 is always happening. I'm going for a power of 3 and I'm getting 1, 1, 1 is always happening. I'm going for a power of 2. So because then that's the great thing about our business. You can increase the odds, the likelihood of it happening by you just doing a little bit more. And then all of a sudden, a few other people will do a little bit more and it'll still come out to these same numbers. But this is how powerful our plan is. And when we put our compensation plan together, this is one of the litmus tests that I wanted to do with Brian. We went through it to see if someone they were not a speedster, can they come here and make money? And can they come here and make serious money if they just show duplication, even at the smallest level? This is a power of 1. There is no smaller level than this.
Right. And it's 1 in 30 days.
Right.
you got 30 days to get one rep. And for the first month, you got 30 days to get one rep and one customer. Now, this is something everyone can do no matter how busy they say that they are, right? And so if you believe this is a simple plan of action to create wealth, type an 11 in the chat box. And we're going to show you the power of this if this was, even done halfway or 90% wrong. Y'all, one a month, and we're going to show you the actual steps that's going to have it. And we got to track it in the units so we can track. Once you got your one, we're going to put it inside that unit. And each month there's going to be a unit for each month in that unit. You'll be able to track it and say, boom, got my one. You're going to put that your one and the name of the person that is your one. Okay. This is going to be so exciting. We are going to take this thing to another level. And for all my real heavy hitters, we got the power of one times 52 weeks. So if you feel like one a month is too slow for you, then we're going to have you challenge the power of one for 52 weeks. So week one, you'll be able to put it there. And if you master the power of one and you got a strong team doing the power of one every week, then it goes 4 times.
Right. So you're 4 times larger because right here you would be at this would happen in your 4th month. You would be at that $43,000 a month in your 4th month if you did it the power of one every week.
No, baby Jesus. Do you understand that? Who can do the power of one? If you can do the power of one, I need you to type in the chat box, I can. If you feel like you can do the power of one and you're going to take this challenge with me, put I can so we know who's going to want to take the test of the power of one.
You know what, Jeff? If they can do it, just put I can.
I can, yes.
So I want to see that first. Let's see that first, and I'm going to tell you something. Just if you believe you can do this, just put I can.
Lord, baby Jesus.
And then Jeff, tell me how many I cans you get.
You see it on the screen? I'm gonna put it on the screen. You see that, sir?
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yes.
We got. Oh, Lord, baby Jesus. They running in. Hold on. We got Regina says she can. Got Vicky Jones says she can.
Vicky.
What we got? Let me see. Let me look at this person because they got a what you call it? All right, boom. This is awesome. Hoo-wee! T Black says she can. Jacqueline Price says she can. Toby said he can. Kelly R. Crane says she can. Darren Hudson says he can. Charlize Ellis says she can. Teresa Jones says she can. Jonathan Jones, congratulations, Jonathan Jones. You won that free month for your testimonial.
Yeah, congratulations. Okay.
Ken says he can. Ray Hope says she can. Dawn says she can. Loretta says she can. Darren said, I definitely can. My brother said he can. Aaron, and then Connie said she can. So
okay. All right. So that's great. Everybody, all those that can, fantastic. The question I need to ask you now, and this is what you need to look in the mirror on, is I will. And not only I will, I'm in. So you got to type to Jeff, I'm in. You have my commitment. So I'm in C1 because that means you are committed to the power of one. But that is a flat out blood oath commitment. So take it serious. You better look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you willing to take that blood oath commitment that I'm in? And only type it if you are really in, because you got to take this so serious. Some of you might not have ever put in 12 people in the business at all. And we're saying you're going to put in 12 over the next year, but it's going to be very systematic. So again, and just so you guys know, anybody on this team that where they want to run, and Jeff gave you the solution to that, because some people were going to say, like, if you just show me the power of one, I've never built this slow. Just so you guys know, if you show me the power of one, I say, okay, great, and I'd be looking at it as I'm gonna try to do this every week or every day. I'm trying to turn it to day, but first I'm going to say, I'm not doing this by a month, but I can do a week. I'm going to try to make this happen every week because I'm serious. And I'm always go. I'm always on go. Foot to the pedal, pedal to the metal. You don't get my time unless you're going. But if you say I'm in C1, then I'm seeing them come through too. Oof. Okay. Then That's it. So you, then that's how you guys go. And that is strong. Yes, it is strong. And I will tell you, it is going to be exciting to see what you do and to see you honoring your commitments. Because I'm telling you, you're going to get excited. So everybody is saying, I am C1, you're just looking at becoming an ED all over again. And that is a great place to start a movement. Yeah, and I told Jeff something. I'm going to say this last thing, Jeff, and I'm going to turn it over to you because I'm getting texts like crazy. So, but here's why we're going to have to return some of these. But here's what I want to do, Jeff, and I told you this. Trillionaire Elite. First of all, not only have I said it, did Brian Bean, you have to tell everybody the story of what Brian Bean talked about when he brought you on stage, talking about Trillionaire. Okay, number one. But Jeff, I believe in you. I always have been. You are coachable. You're humble. Your work ethic is amazing, and you go for it. But I appreciate that you want to see people win. Now, what you're going to do, and now that you have the tools, see, this is what I love about you. You were able to do this just on your own strength and desire and commitment and work ethic, just to push yourself in a haphazard way to district. Now that you have the tools and the exact science on how to go build this thing, man, I'm telling you, Trillionaire Elite. Think about that name, Trillionaire. Trillionaire, no billionaire, Trillionaire. And I'm not gonna take anything away from you telling the story of what Brian Bean said to you, but Trillionaire and then Elite, not average, not good, not great, elite. You need to live to that. So when you make this commitment, I'm in C1, that's what you're saying. I'm locked into Trillionaire. What that means, I can own it, I'm wearing it, and being elite. And I will tell you this, that like we talk about Brian Bean's group growing real fast. You got Terrence doing his thing, but Jeff Trills, Toby Price, they don't see you guys coming. But I truly believe, and Jeff can tell you, I've had a number of conversations with him. I truly believe you have, and I met many of you, you have the talent and the ability. If you get focused and really go for it, really put it out there, you have the ability to be the dominant team here in MWR Financial. I truly believe that. And I'm going to tell you something. And this is why I say you can see, some of us have stuck our neck out before. We tried something and we put our all into it and we got killed. And it wasn't any fault of ours. Because the company didn't do this or do that, they changed, they did all this nilly-willy stuff, or they said all this stuff about this product. And I thought that was it, but then it turned out not to be. Here's what I'm going to tell you. And those of you that were at Game Changer, and we should never say that again, by the way, those of you that were at Game Changer where half the people weren't and half the people were. Everybody next time should be all of us at Game Changer is what we say. We witnessed this, but when you see people who have their land banking, you see people, all these people that start their PRAs, and you see people that are positioning themselves, they go, wow, and I'm seeing that my credit scores went up, I did this, that. I see myself, I see the $1 million. And it had nothing to do with if they built an MWR Financial business. They already structured their own personal situation where they got $1 million. They know when it's coming under their rocking table, but they get excited because they realize that MWR Financial could put jet fuel on that and bring that 20 years or 25 years into 6. Do you understand something, Jeff? Go back. Because I just want people to really see this. Go back one page.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to end with this. Do you see that 10,000, that 12th month where you're at 30,000 a month for daily guarantee? Let's say you lived on that, and that 10,000 for your presidential bonus and the $3,000 that you would get for your luxury vehicle club. You took that $13,000 because it's a bonus. You treated it as such, like a bonus. I'm not gonna bank. I'm not gonna live and just be frilly-nilly with my money. I'm gonna bank my bonuses. I'm gonna put my bonuses in my private reserve account. I'm gonna put my bonuses in land banking. I'm gonna put my bonuses where it's making money for me. Let me tell you something. If your bonus is averaging 8.5% return over every year. Okay, and then how it compounds. Do you understand in 6 years from today? Well, let's say this took you a year. So 7 years from today, you literally could have $1 million cash in your account outside of what you're making in MWR financially. Just the cash in your account of your existing finances, because you put that $13,000 a month to work because you made a commitment on March 2nd of 2020, I'm no longer going to be average. I'm going to step to what it says. I am Trillionaire Elite. And I'm going to step to that. I'm going to own that. I'm going to wear that. I'm going to make sure that everybody's going to be proud of what that means. I'm not going to have Jeff just trying to carry the mantle. I'm with him carrying the mantle. I'm in the foxhole digging deep. I realize for every person I put in this business, doing the power of one, if I do it once a month or once a week, it doesn't matter. But every person I put in, I'm giving them a chance to have freedom in their life. I'm giving them a chance to change their life forever just through the services. See, when you have a real business, that's how this happens. When you have a real business like they had with A.L. Williams, and they created 1,500 millionaires, they were so big. I mean, these guys, they had a real business and people were making real money because it had real results. Financial services, anything financial, that never goes anywhere. This is why Brian Bean said, wait a minute, I did this, I did lotions, I potions, all that, but the financial, I just realized this doesn't go anywhere. This is always there. It's always consistent. They will never teach anything that we have the experts doing. They won't teach it to us. And you've got to understand, you've got to get serious about the fact that every second of every day, just like how our money works for us, if we let it go to work for us, every second of every day, the money game is being played.
Woo!
And for people that are on this line and people that are around in this country, hardworking middle Americans that go to work every day trying to do the right thing. They said, well, I went to school, got a good job, doing all the right things. The more I make, it seems like the more they take. If you get serious, you start saying, we can change that, because every person, you're giving them a fighting chance. And they don't have to build MWR Financial. They just have to use our services and they go to the next level. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to get in you to realize this is the impact I'm making. And not only will you represent Trillionaire Elite the right way, but you all will literally be faces that of a part of history. I'm telling you, our Make Wealth Real movement is going to be an historic event. Because right now, where the government takes $6 billion every single year of overpayment in taxes because they can, because they hide the rules of money. They hide that in plain sight. When they're playing the money game, they put it in plain sight. It's called a long tax form with a bunch of boxes and numbers. Nobody wants to look at all that. Here, let them just do it. They put a W-4, they make it all complicated in your check, FICA and all this stuff. I don't get it. Just the W-4 has all these formulas and calculations. I wasn't even that good in math. I'll just get boom, I'll just do it. So they can take the money, and then they go, and here's the crazy thing that most people don't get, and I didn't get for a long time till I made some money. That wealthy people don't like to do all of that, don't know all of that. But guess what they were taught? Because their parents knew at the moment of conception, a money game was being played, because they were taught by their parents and their parents. So they put things in place so little Johnny and little Susie could win when they got smacked on the butt and took their first breath. They were going to be fine financially because it was already structured. So what happens is they go, oh, a money game's being played? Oh, well, we're going to do this and do that. We're going to structure it like this, because they have a team of experts. So they don't know, but they have a team of experts to make sure it gets done.
And Damo, I don't want to cut your wisdom, but you said that what we got here with the financial game, they're not going to teach it in schools because, like you said, if they're teaching in schools are designed to put people into jobs. So they go to school to get educated about the work for a job. And if they knew that the job is going to keep them broke, then people won't have a job, because now they understand what their finances work and how their finances work, so they never want that job.
Absolutely. Let you 100% right. Do you realize there was not a requirement? Well, listen to me now. It was not a requirement to go to school until 1914. But guess what kind of happened along that time? A few years before that, the Model T was developed. And Ford realized, I need to put together this systematic way for people. I need to create workers to help grow my wealth, because this is something. So here comes the assembly line. There's a reason why a bell rings when you go to school. There's a reason why you're sitting in single file lines and rows. That was all designed. So when you go to the assembly line, you knew how you understood ring. Oh, I got to go to the next thing. Oh, it's time for this task to be complete. Oh, let me go in this assembly line. It's like the same rows. I go in these rows. School was designed. Dale Carnegie said, wait a minute, we get steel. I got this steel bill. I got all this steel. I need people to do it. So he invested in colleges so you could teach you how to work for somebody. School was set up for you to work for somebody. The wealthy know that. That's why. Do you understand taxes are a good thing? It's not like there's a bad thing, because we got to have the roads maintained. We need a fire department, a police department. We need parks and all. So taxes are good. But you don't have to pay the high freight. Why do they make you the guy who's working, the guy they put you in a system to make you go work for somebody for the rest of your life, and then create an environment once businesses realize I can't pay this pension that we thought we were going to pay at one time. We don't want to do it anymore. So they dupe you on a 401k. And so now when you retire, if it's low, if it's out, you run out. Has nothing to do with the business. You're on your own. So now you can't stop working. They keep pushing the retirement age out because you got to work for the rest of your life, and they don't care. But we do you understand? If this was like a cartoon, they'd be like, here I am to save the day. Be an underdog. Thank you for coming. Superman, I'm glad you're here. Wonder Woman. Oh my goodness, thank you. Because you are the superhero. But you got to know this. You got to own this. You got to start seeing beyond the obvious. You got to look, and we're going to help make sure you guys see this, but that's what we have. You have a chance. Watch this. Not to just make a whole bunch of money, because you do. We're showing you right here, but you have a chance to lead a life of significance because of the impact you made. And a movement, because it's a movement, a group of people that are literally focused on righting the wrongs and correcting injustices of what's happened to middle America. Because understand this, why I keep saying middle America. Poor people, they don't pay taxes. They're poor. Wealthy people don't pay taxes because they understand the rules of the money game. And wealthy people know there's going to be poor people. And so they know they have to have tax systems set up to take care of things so poor people stay out of their way and don't come and rob them. So what they have to do is they have to get a group of people that they pay money to. So they are able to have a certain lifestyle, to live that lifestyle, and then go and dupe them into thinking this is what you need to do and do it for the rest of your life. And then at the end of your life, when you run out of money, when you find yourself, have you ever noticed, I just want to do this and I'm ending with this. Look around sometimes when you're out and you're at a hospital or you're at like a hotel like this weekend. The guy who was helping to check the bags in, like if you wanted to put your bags in check, or he was like one of the guys driving the shuttle. These guys were like 60 to 70 years old. Now you might say they got that way because they just didn't do the right thing. They probably really weren't working. They probably were half, messing up. Maybe they had drug problems. No. These people, you start talking to them sometimes. They just worked. But they ran out of money, had to come back to work because the medicine got too expensive. So that's the only place that would hire them. And they couldn't do certain kind of jobs, so their aid's out of that. So they go and work in hospitals. They sometimes go and work in airports. They sit at the desk and just talk to people. They're not doing that. That's not how they want to spend their golden years. If you just talk to people sometimes, it's fascinating. I'm talking to a guy who was an engineer. 401k ran out of money because they started making him take. See, what you don't realize, the 401k goes, and you start taking out money when you start realizing the harvest is all your new fruit. They're taking that too because taxes are higher and they're killing you. So you say, I don't want to take that much. So you start taking out a lot less because you realize that tax thing is a big hit. And then at 69 and a half, This is my father-in-law. He didn't even understand. He was 62 when he retired. At 69 and a half, they sent him a letter, and they sent everybody a letter at 69 and a half. Said, when you're 70 years old, you have a minimum distribution. We don't care if you don't need the money. We don't care if you don't like how many taxes are being taken out. We need our money, which is our taxes. So at 70, you got to take out this amount no matter what, even if it all runs out. I'm telling you, so much. I just, what we do is so profound. And some of you are going to feel so good about the person you look at in the mirror every day because of who you become and the reach and the impact that because you made a decision like today to do something and was absolutely flat out serious about it. You were all in, a blood oath, I'm serious. And then that decision is going to have you impact so many people that you realize your kids, your grandkids, your nieces and nephews, they're going to be proud of who you are because you left a legacy, because you created history. And sometimes it doesn't seem like historic times because you're in it, when you're doing it. But ultimately, when Rosa Parks sat down, she just sat down because she was tired. And then when she was trying to fight change after that, before there was a real movement, it was on TV or anything like that, they were just trying to make a difference in that little area. They didn't think, oh, we're making history now. It's only when the movement changes things is history made. And I really believe MWR Financial, that's $6 billion the company, the government gets to collect. Think about this. What if this was your job or this was your business? I'm gonna collect $6 billion, and then I'm gonna give people back part of that money a year to a year and a half later. And while I got that money, I was able to get, even if I got a 5% return, I'm making $300 million a year just on money that's not even mine. Money that I got people to overpay that they would never overpay on anything else in their life. They wouldn't overpay on buying their clothes. They wouldn't overpay for a meal that if we said the meal is $20 and we charge you $40 for it, you wouldn't let us just keep it. but here, we're going to confuse them and make them overpay it. And everybody's running around all happy. I got a refund. I got my refund. Come on now. But that's us. We have to change that. They're not going to change it. We have to.
Mr. Ndama.
Thank you, Jeff. I know old tongue likes to waggle, so I need to get off. I'm getting killed on these text messages and calls. My phone is blowing up. So, Jeff, I know you can take it from here, right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you so much. I think you just cracked the doors on people's mindset. You had a gentleman talking about this solves the lack of this solves the attrition concern.
Right.
I mean, I thank you for what you just shared on tonight. This video right here is going to shift people's lives, and they're going to stick and stay, and they will collect their pay because of this video tonight. So I am so honored that you took the time out of your very busy schedule to share and pour into the people that is watching this and listening to this right now. I thank you, sir, and we all appreciate you.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. And here's how you show your appreciation. Go do it. Just do it. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Ndamo. Everybody, we ain't over yet. I'm going to show you how to do this. But good night, Mr. Ndamo.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. So now y'all see this, right? Let me get right. My bad. All right, now y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me? Yes. Here's the game plan for this whole thing right here. Here's the game plan for this whole thing. All right. How are we going to do this? The game plan is this, guys. Focus on getting your one every single month. All right. We're starting over. We all QFDs looking to get our first 3 and our 1 customer. That's month 1. That's what we're looking to do right now. Get our 1 this month and our 1 customer this month. That's the goal right now for everybody that's willing to take the challenge. Okay. They take the challenge. Now, once you've done that, let me show you what's going to happen. Let me go to screen share real quick. Let me get out of here. So I'm going to show you where we're going to put it at, and I'm going to show you how we're going to get this done effortlessly. Okay? Let's go back into Trillionaire Elite because I want you guys to understand what's really going on. All right? All right. Go back to Trillionaire Elite. Let me go and screen share this thing. All right. Boom, 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 boom. If you found value in this thing, type a 12. If you found value in this bad boy already, type a 12. All right. Let me see a screen share. All right. Boom, boom. All right. Entire screen. All right. Boom, share. So now, We're in Trillion Elite. So let me hide this real quick. If y'all can see my screen, oh yeah, let them 12s come in. That's right. Y'all can see my screen. Perfect. All right. So let's go to Trillion Elite. Now, our goal, we're going to come here in the group. All right. We're going to click on units. All right. Now, I'm also going to allow us to, we're going to watch parties. I'm going to put this on my page, and guys can watch parties because this is powerful, and people can get to know it, to get a little taste of what we're able to do. All right. But you guys are in the game, and we're playing here to win. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down to, we're going to get in the group, but in your phone, you're going to click on units, and you're going to scroll down here, and I'm making these units, okay? Y'all seen it live, right? Boom. So I got my month one here, right? So we're gonna come here to this unit. All right. We starting this bad boy this month. So it's gonna be March month 1. And so right here, I'm creating the post right now, right? Boom. Let me see here. Oh, March 1. Comment. Comment below. I have my 1. So I got my 1, right? What's it? I got my 1. And you type their name in there. So it'll be like, I got my 1, and I'm gonna type in Toby Price, right? The name that's in the back office, because we're gonna check this. So you're gonna comment below, I got my 1, and the person that signed up under you, whatever name they signed up under you in the back office, that's the name you put here. All right, that's the example. So example, I got my 1 example, right? Boom. Example, Toby Price. All right, I'm gonna put it here. Type name as shown in your back office. Okay. So you type the name as shown, and then you'll also tag them in this post. All right. So let's do this. So this is March 1. Boom. Right. So I'll click here. I click on comment. I got my 1. Toby Price. Okay. Because some people's name may not be the same in the back office, but Toby Price, and then I do the Toby Price or whatever their name is in the back office. Okay, boom. Just now, okay, man. Yep, boy, you better stop playing with me, man. You live on the live, so you got your 1 just now. You got to complete it though. So you got your 1 just now, and make it in 1 comment. I like this. Okay, I got my 1, Toby Price, and then you tag them. All right. So do that. That's how you do it. So once you got your 1, we'll check it. All right. For the month of March, month 1, I'm going to create another post right now so you guys can see how this works. What's that? March. So April, month 2. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing. I just took some right here just for time's sake. Comment below. I'm going to copy and paste, but I just copied the month 1. Comment below, right? And post. So now you're going to see month 2. You're going to see like this, month 2, but I'm going to bring it down in the units. So I drop it down to the bottom. Boom. Right? So you'll see month 1, and you'll have 12 months here. So we'll be able to track who got what and what month. Okay. So month 2, I'll come in, I comment. And like I got my 1. Right now in the back office, this woman's name is LaShonda, my rock star. Let's just say LaShonda Harris, right? Let's just say that for the time's sake. But over here, in the group, her name is L. Nicole Morris. So let's say so it's Shonda. It's actually Shonda Morris, LaShonda Morris, right? But then you have L Morris is her name on Facebook. So you see what I'm saying? This is what you want to do. The name of the person that's in the back office, and you want to tag their name here, whatever their name is, so that we can track that and then also congratulate them for getting started. So you guys understand how this works. So we're going to start with March 1st. Whoever got your one, you comment, I got my one. Okay, James Walton. Boom. And if his name is the same in the back office than it is here, cool, you tag it. But just follow the blueprint, Ken, so we can just make it simple. Type his name here, and if his name is the same, like I did with Toby Price, you tag his name, okay? Okay, Ken, type his name and then tag his name. There's a reason why we're doing this, guys. So now Ken Riley is done. So this will be, oh, you know what we didn't add to that? QFD. So that edit. So we type here QFD, right? Which means qualified financial director. Okay. If they're a customer, then you'll type their name, and in there, you'll instead of QFD, instead of like let's go to month 2 so you guys can see this. So we can go back and edit. So instead of typing QFD, then you put in parentheses customer, custom. All right, and boom, you're done. So we can see you got your one, what month it is, and what it is. Is it a rep? Is it a customer? What it is? You put all that information here so we can track that. Because we're going to do some more awards quarterly. So we're going to track everything, and you guys can see this, and this is going to blow up, guys. This is going to blow up. So boom, this is how we're doing this. You're knocking this out like this, and you're tagging it in the units. If you understand what we're doing here, type I understand. Okay, yeah, right. Congratulations, Ken. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if you understand how to do this, type I understand in the chat box so I know that you understand. Type I understand because Mr. Ndama is going to look back at this and Mr. House is going to look back at this as well. We want to show him that we ain't playing with this. All right. I understand. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. If you understand, then I need to know. All right. Now, that's how you track. This is the tracking mechanism here. Now, this is for, once again, this is for the I got my month 1, right? So this is for the monthly, okay? I got my one monthly one. Let me edit that real quick. I got my one monthly. This is the monthly chat, okay? It's the monthly unit. All right? And we got the 52-week. If you want to take that challenge, we'll show you what to do with that. We'll create another one like this, and it'll say, I got my one weekly. It'll say, I got my one weekly. Okay, that's going to be the next unit. Just know that. You'll see it here. All right, boom. So we keep track like that. It's going to be every month from 1 to 12 here, and every month when we create the 52-week one, it's going to be 1 to 52 there. All right, that's the goal. Now, for those who know now, we are going to have webinar. I'm going to be doing a webinar every Sunday at 9:15. We're going to get the flyers made, everything, so that we can put people to that webinar. This is going to be the training. This is how it's going to work, guys. All right. It's going to be like, we're going to do the regular presentation, and I'm going to say, hey, guys, listen, for those who like what they see, stick around to the end because we'll be able to show you how to actually, in your first year, generate an income of $42,000 every single month after year 12. If you want to know what's the plan that we got and what system we're using to do that, stick all the way to the end, and we'll do the training. We'll show you the power of one. That's what's going to be happening on these trainings. On these webinars that we're going to be doing. Every Sunday at 9:15, you can get to plug your guests into that webinar that we're doing every Sunday at 9:15, okay? It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on that's where it's going to be at right now. So if somebody don't have a Facebook, you can take the YouTube link and share it with your guest, okay? And then we say, get back to the person that shared this video with you. That's the power of one after the presentation, guys. And as we do a presentation, a conference call, a webinar, a private party, or a social, that is the game plan that we're going to be given at the end of the presentation. That's going to be part of the training. That's actually going to be the main part of the training, how to show people how to, with the power of one, how to generate an income of $43,000 or more. Well, you're going to stick with the $43,000 a month by the 12th month, okay? with the power of one. We're going to train on that every time we do an event. That's how we're going to push this message forward, and that's why we're going to have people taking the challenge, because you see how powerful that challenge is. With just you getting one, everybody get one a month, guys. One. I don't focus on me getting one, and your team need to focus and commit to getting one themselves. With the power of one, man, watch what happens. If we fail by 90%, do you know they'll be making an extra $4,300 a month? If you failed by 90% now, okay? How do I know? Let me go on and give you a little bit of transparency, okay? I'm about to log in my back office, okay? At the end of the day, I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Okay? Now let's go here to reports. And let's go here to enrollment. All right. So I'm going to show you, if you notice, I've had 1,200 people in my organization. Okay, I have 1,200 people in my organization, right? Now, let's go here. At one time, throughout my year of doing this business, 1,200 people came through our organization, okay? Now, if there's we did this without knowing what we're doing. Now, with the program that we have, the power of one, the sheets, everything that we need to know, this is going to be crazy, all right? So we had 1,200 people in the organization of Trillionaire Elite. Let's go to active and qualified, okay? Just tell me how many people I got active right now in my organization. So right now I have active 393 people in the organization that's active, okay? My guaranteed is still solidified, y'all. I messed the thing up by 75%, guys, from 1,200 to 393 as active, and I'm still at a great residual income a month, guys. So I'm showing you proof that once we apply this to our, I'm showing numbers, my bad. But once we apply this to our power of one, and you guys commit to the power of one, do you understand what 12 months will look like at the end of it all? I'm here a year and 3 months, and 3 months ahead, I messed it up. I wasn't even taking it serious. Those that take it serious, I promise you this, we're going to shock ourselves. So the goal, and the next slide we do, because we're about to end this right now, the next one that we do, I'm going to show you how to break it down, what's the actual steps, what we need to do, how we're going to track it, and everything. So if you're excited for this power of one, I need you to say, I'm excited. If you're excited for the power of one, I need you to show me that you're excited by typing, I'm excited, and I'm ready to go. If you're excited, then we're going to look back at this live and connect with each one of you guys to get your sheets going so we can go ahead and unlock this power of one starting this month. If you're excited, type I'm excited in the chat below. Yes, keep it coming. We got people still on this live, man. All right, now, excited, I'm ready to go. Excited, I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. Let's get it. I'm excited, I'm ready to go. I'm excited, I'm ready to go. And if you're watching this on a watch party and you're not in this business, I need you to get back with the person that shared this video with you and say, I am ready to go. I'm in. I'm ready to go. I want access to this. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to everybody that's excited and ready to go. Shout out to everybody that's excited and ready to go. Show you some love on here. Come on now. Let's go. We got Darren. Had to break the internet. I'm excited. Teresa, I'm excited. All right, I'm excited. We got it. Vicky Jones, she's excited. Ray Hope is excited. This is what it's about. Come on, man. Willie, he's excited. Listen, I'm telling you guys right now, Lloyd is excited. This man I'm full of fire. Martina, she is ready to go. I'm ready to go. Listen, guys, this is going to be the most powerful year because we have actionable steps to make it happen this time. No more guessing, no more trying to figure it out on your own. If you focus, not if, but when you focus on this, when you focus on this right here alone, the power of one, your life will never be the same after the 12th month, guys. So like I always say, be great because you are great. You can watch part of this. You can do whatever you need to do. But I'm telling you right now, those that committed, we're going to see what we're going to look at a 12-month, guys. I just showed you what mine looked like, and I messed up horribly. I didn't know what I was doing. But now that we got with Mr. Brian Bean's system, with the Trinity game of action, with our tracking system, with the shuffle cards, we already unstoppable, y'all. And we just got co-signed by the president of the entire company, MWR Financial. All we gotta do now is go. So it's go time, y'all. Listen, be great because you are great. I thank everybody for tuning in. And I want you guys to make this year the best year of your life. Let's live on purpose, y'all. Take it easy. Peace. I'm out.